Okay. Hiya. Hi, Kaylee.
Can I hear people? I can't hear anyone.
Hi, Ella. Oh, can you hear?
Oh, hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so let's just wait till a couple of people log in. And what I'm doing this time, which is a little bit different, is to stream it to Facebook as well. So if you want to share it on your Facebook, you can. Hi, Eleanor.
Hi, Trev.
Hello. So we've got a few people who are running a little bit late, but we'll all log in. And then what I've done before is there's a chat. If you want to play something or read something, if you write your name in the chat, I'll just write here. You're welcome to just listen as well, of course. Okay. How's everyone doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thanks. It's very, very hot today. How are you doing, Eleanor?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi, I'm fine. Just to say, Trev, I'm going to have to leave early.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a come and go affair. And I don't know who Sherry is, and there's John connecting to audio. I'll give people a little kind of minute to just log in, and maybe if I play one. So like I say, this is hopefully streaming on the Facebook as well. So hopefully when people remember it's happening, they can come in. So normally I'd be running at this sort of time. So I'm going to play a song that some of you know for my running friends in Rose Hill. So this is called The Start Line. And yeah, what I'm going to do is mute you all. The power of mute and unmute. Oh, I'm already unmuted. Okay, so I'm just going to play The Start Line. Woke up on the floor, I cannot see them no more. They must have gone, oh. So I put on shorts and I stretch my head, and Lan's heads open the door. The start line is right here. Wind and rain on my face, these bottled feelings replaced. Muddy grass, oh. On a hill I wave my arms, bend my knees, stretch my calves, take a breath, oh. The start line is right here. Get ready to go, being myself, being myself. Through the streets I pound my feet, I'm getting tired, oh, but I keep on. Running miles, fields and styles, I'm at the edge of looking down. The start line is right here. Get ready to go, being myself, being myself. Over the hill and far away, there's a another day. Over the hill and far away, there's another road, another day, where I'm being myself, being myself. Being myself, being myself. Thank you very much. Okay, so hopefully I've unmuted people. Ella, have you got a song ready? I can't hear. Oop. Do you want to try unmuting again?
I'm unmuted now.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Is that all right? So Ella, and welcome Patty.
Hello, Trev.
How are you doing?
Glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. So if it's all right, Ella, do you want to do one, and then maybe Patty, if you could do one, and then we can go round again as people join the room. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So so what I'll do is if I mute everybody and then unmute Ella, who is there. Sorry, you need to unmute again. Oh, I think.
I did it.
Yeah, sorry, we're both clicking at the same time. Cool, and if I put you on Spotlight, so this is streaming to Facebook as well. So take it away, Ella.
Chromebook lets you watch Netflix
It's an advert.
offline. Isn't that a strange thing?
Oh, okay.
And another advert. There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls, and windowsills. Tables and chairs worn by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel home. For you, for me, from me, from you. It's time to leave. tree that's as old as me. Branches were sold by the color of green. Ground had a rose that passed the sneeze. By the cracks of the skin I climbed to the top. I climbed the tree to see the world. And the gods came down around to blow me down. I held on as tightly as you held on me. I held on as tightly as you held on me. From me, I think that's it.
Well done, Ella. Thanks, that was beautiful. What was the song called?
It's called To Build a Home by Cinematic Orchestra.
Yeah, very nice. Are you okay to play another one after a couple of songs? Is that all right? If you've got another one? Yeah. So Patty, sorry, I put an E in your name when I know there shouldn't be an E.
That's all right. You didn't do a Y.
My spelling is appalling. Yeah, but I know who you are, and you're an amazing poet and also singer. So I don't know what you want to do, but do you want to do a 7 or so minutes?
I wanted to do a song, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of angry at the American president. And this song was written by Island Jewel about the Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans. And it's a very angry song, and she's angry at the president. So it's called The Flood. So I thought I'd sing that because it allows me to get angry at the president.
Great, good stuff. Okay, so if you're not muted, then could you mute yourself? And then, yeah, Patty.
Poison streets full of blood. The people can do nothing to hold back the blood. Water takes them, not one lifeline. Everyone just standing, wringing their hands and crying. Am I frozen?
not here.
Sorry, I got a message saying it's frozen.
Yeah, not my end, but I'm not sure.
Oops.
Yeah, maybe there's a bad signal somewhere in the connection, but it was sounding beautiful. Do you want to go back a verse or?
Yeah. There we go. Poison streets full of blood. The people can do nothing to hold back the flood. The water takes them, not one lifeline. Everyone just standing, wringing their hands and crying. Can anyone among us please explain what went down on the banks of the Pontchartrain? No, sir, I don't believe it was the hurricane that laid New Orleans out to waste. Blown out windows, rooftops gone. Every soul singing a funeral song. Look at the pictures, all black faces. Our leaders call themselves distracted. Well, I call them racist.
Hi.
Can anyone among you please explain what went down on the banks of the Pontchartrain? It's you, our leader, who's to blame. You laid New Orleans out to waste. And if I had my way, well, I'd pull them all out of there, and I'd make you stay for a storm all your own. Yeah, and I'd be that old hurricane, and I'd wash away all your gold. Your wife and children would have no home. Yeah, they'd be left there in those waters, naked and alone. Can anyone among you please explain what went down on the banks of the Pontchartrain? No, sir, I don't believe it was the hurricane that laid sweet New Orleans out to waste. In the streets of poison blood. Now, what you gonna do to hold back the flood? Now, what you gonna do to hold back the flood? Now, what you gonna do to hold back the flood? Thank you.
Yeah, well done, Patty. Thanks. Yeah, and some powerful words and images coming up through the song as well. Yeah. It's good. Welcome if you've just joined. If you've not been on a Zoom before, I know there's some people that have not been on a Zoom before. If you could click mute if you're not playing something, and I'll do my best to try and unmute the performers and mute the people that aren't performing. If that if that
Right,
makes
Trev?
sense. Hi, Lloyd. Oh, you made it in. Welcome, Lloyd.
Just don't
Yeah.
look at me. I ain't got the t-shirt on. Don't look at me yet.
Okay, yeah, you can turn your video off. Actually, don't do that. Yeah, go away from the camera and put your t-shirt on, Lloyd, and then come back.
Yeah, I'll cover it up so you don't see me.
If you cancel your camera, then it's going to be hard to get it back. But that was lovely, Patty. Hopefully you can stay and do a couple more in a sec. But Lizzie, my co-host, who we started this open mic 1 year ago. This weekend, so it's our birthday, in fact. But Lizzie started it with me, and she's just come. Lizzie, are you okay to play a song? Do you want to? Is that all right? Sorry, I'm going to get this muting right. So if I mute everybody, and then I unmute Lizzie, although I don't have the power to unmute for some reason. Unmute yourself.
She has to unmute herself.
Yeah, okay. So I don't have any unmute power. I only can mute people. And also, for the first time, we're streaming on Facebook as well. So that's exciting. But Lizzie, do you want to play a song? Oh, we can't hear you. You're muted again.
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Yeah, that's perfect.
Would anyone like to go before me? Just because I've just got in from work and I just need like a second, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, I can play another one if you want.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy birthday to us for 1 year.
Should we sing happy birthday? Should we do that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if I unmute everybody.
What are we gonna? What
Happy birthday to us, I think.
Gonna do it in?
G, do you think?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, Rose Hill Open Mic. Happy birthday to us.
That was too high.
Oh, is it too high? Oh,
No.
we could do it a bit later. But
I had a bit of trouble
do you want me to?
logging in.
Do you want me to do one just while you're getting settled?
That would be nice if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks for popping in, Eleanor. So I'll just do another one, and if I just get set up. Okay, so this is called Fall Into Place. You can see them, you can find them in the breeze. They are very hard to find. They are floating in the breeze inside windmills in my mind. If you can't see the key to lock inside, find another one. If the words in the books don't make sense, hang on, one day they will. Fall into place. Fall into place. There are pieces tiny pieces on the floor that are shining. Can you see them? Can you find me anymore? They are searching for you. If you can't find the key to the lock inside, try another one. If the words in the books don't make sense, hang on, one day they will. Fall into place. Fall into place. We are humans pretending to be civilized. Just humans pretending to be civilized. We are humans pretending to be civilized. Just humans pretending to be fall into place. Pretending to fall into place. Just a human pretending to fall into place. Pretending to fall into place. Pretending to be civilized. Okay, thank you, and welcome, Mike. And yeah, like I was saying before, if you want to write in the chat, if you want to play something, Lizzie, was that enough time, or do you want someone else to go?
Yeah, I can go. Can do something.
If that's cool. So Lizzie, and then maybe Ella, if you want to get another one, if Ella's still with us, maybe Ella, you can go after Lizzie, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Where is everyone? Oh, there you go.
Yep, can you see everyone? Okay, so if you could mute if you're not Lizzie.
Hey, okay, I've only just been learning this one. I haven't practiced it for a few days, so I hope it's okay. This is one of my favourite songs ever, called A Case of You by Joni Mitchell. Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star, and I said, constantly in the darkness, where it's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, oh, oh, with your face sketched on it twice. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet. Oh, I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said, love is touching souls, and surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling. Still I'd be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet. I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds. She said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, but you're in my blood, you're my holy wine. You're so bitter, bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Yes, I would still be on my feet.
Well done. Great. Cool. It's really cool how the sun is setting through everyone's camera. You can kind of see this like kind of is it just can you see that? I don't know if you go to gallery view and you can see the sun sort of like well it's out there for me. It's it's quite cool. So Ella, are you good to play a second one? Yeah, is that all right? So if you're not Ella, if you could mute yourselves, and Ella, take it away when you're ready.
This is my own song called "Won't Disappear."
Excellent, great.
This is an advert.
You do good. As 10p from every pack goes to good cause.
But I don't like it. I want to hear your voice. You don't understand how I take things to work. I might laugh, but inside it hurts. I won't show because I'm scared you'll go. When I'm all alone, I overthink, I know. The thoughts in my brain connect with the pain of what we say when we're not okay. Get out of my head, the scenarios that make me shed a tear when no one's there. I can barely breathe, something I can't bear. 'Cause the feelings I get won't disappear. Won't disappear. Just try to believe what I tell you, 'cause it's hard for me to let the colors through. And I'm trying to shine as bright as stars in the sky, but I really can't without the time. The tears in my eyes are not saying goodbye. They're here to stay for when I'm not okay. Get out of my head. This scenario is there that make me shed a tear when no one's there. I can barely breathe, something I can't bear. 'Cause the feelings I get won't disappear. The feelings I get won't disappear. They're here for me when I'm in fear. I know what I say, but I won't think it clear. Get out of my head. Scenarios there that make me shed a tear when no one's there. I can barely breathe, something I can't bear. 'Cause the feelings I get won't disappear. Get out of my head. This scenario's there that make me shed a tear when no one's there. I can barely breathe, something I can't bear. 'Cause the feelings I get won't disappear. Won't disappear. Thank you.
That was great. Thanks, Ella. That was fantastic. So you wrote that one yourself, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's our young Rose Hill star coming up. Mike, are you good to play one next?
Yeah, I've just got a short thing, I think, just a really short one.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So if you're not Mike, then if you could mute yourself.
So I'm not prepared. Well, I've just had this song going around my head today, so I thought I'd do it.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
It's a song by Bob Marley. It's called Small Axe. Right. This is a good key. That's not a good key. It's not a good key. These are the words of my master. No weak heart shall prosper. And whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall in it, fall in it. And whosoever diggeth a pit shall bury in it, bury in it. If you are the big tree, we are the small axe, sharpened to cut you down, to cut you down.
Well done.
That was amazing.
Yeah, really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you win.
Thanks for all you're doing. It's lovely. It's a lovely thing.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. That was a great little song there. Great. Patty, have you got another poem or two? Or?
Yes, I'm trying to use this CD with Nigel Brown's backing tracks on it.
Okay.
Which he went to the trouble to lay down some and then drive them across town because MP3 files just get canceled out by Zoom. So I had to have an external accompaniment. So, John Prine died, and one of the songs I enjoy singing most is Angel from Montgomery, so I thought I'd sing that. That's his song.
That'd be great.
I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning were desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. Ah, but that was a long time, and no matter how I try, the years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster from an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Well, there's flies in the kitchen. I can hear them there buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. Really good. I'm just going to share. I don't know, John. Have you? John is my dad, but he's really shy. I don't know. Have you got your video on? I don't know if you wanted to say hello, but I've got a little video to share of. He probably won't say hello, but embarrass him. But I just want to share a little video of. Oh, hello. Do you want to say? I'm just going to share the Stonehenge little video. So if I just share it, this is when I went with my dad. It was Father's Day yesterday, wasn't it? So happy Father's Day, Dad. But this is my dad's video. Oh, it's saying that I've just lost it. That's annoying, isn't it? If I can manage to find it again. There we are. Okay, sorry about that. So it's only very short, but has anyone ever been to Stonehenge for a solstice?
I'd love to go, but I've never been for solstice.
So this was actually winter solstice, but so 6 months ago, and it's only a tiny little clip, but maybe I'll play it a couple of times, but you get an idea of what it's like inside the Stones. So it's quite short. My dad is an expert at doing very, very short video clips. So I think I'll play it again. But it is lovely, and you get an idea of this sense of kind of the kind of sacredness of the seasons changing, and it's beautiful. So. So yeah, if you ever get an opportunity to go to Stonehenge on one of the what do they call it? One of the solstices. There's 4 solstices. Yeah, so all of the seasons. It's a really great experience. And yeah, Lloyd, do you wanna sing a song? Sorry, Ella's having trouble with her internet, but I think it might be your end, Ella, because
I'll just put something on now. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, so Lloyd's getting set up with a song, and if anybody wants,
1 second. One sec.
We'll wait for you, Lloyd. We'll wait for you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Does anyone have any things to share that they did over the weekend? There's a few things that have happened, aren't there? Like the solstice on Saturday and Father's Day, and then
Just to let you know, I've got a funny costume that I'm dressed up as. I don't know if you could tell by it. Look, can you tell by the writing on the shirt?
where are you, Lloyd?
Let's see if I can blow you up. Okay.
Hey, singer-songwriter.
Who's that, Lloyd? Do you want to tell us the story?
Basically, it's one of my uncle's mates who lives in Brackley. He's a song sing-writer. Like he writes his own songs and he goes and performs all across Oxfordshire. Like does like boat parties and pubs and social clubs all across Oxfordshire and Brackley and all everywhere. And so I went over there last Saturday, did a gig with him last Saturday. So he gave me like there's a collection of DVDs. He gave me a guitar and everything. And gave me this hat that I'm wearing now because I'm going to be the next McRae. So he gave me
Yeah.
so I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do it at UB40 and make out that I'm Pete McRae, but I'm not. But I'm going to be hopefully in the future. But that's what I want to gain from him is to be the next man singing all the tribute songs and hope to get to perform around Oxford like with you guys if I can. Maybe show someone that I could sing a UB40 song in front of everyone.
Sounds great, Lloyd.
And tonight you are Pete McRae, Lloyd.
Yeah, so I'm going to sing, but this one is going to be, I don't want you getting heart emotional, but I've got to tell you this, but this is going to make you, Liz, this is for you.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Ready? To the world of the sky for you. Stop the rain from falling if you ask me to. I'd do anything for you and your wish is my command. I can move on when your hand's in my hand. Oh, I can express how much you mean to me. There must be some other way to make you see. So you know I'll pay the price. Everything that passes now, I'm gladly satisfied. Oh, you are everything that's sweet as all. I can sing, oh baby, oh baby. She was raised us to find it, lifts me up big side. Oh baby, oh baby. You just got the taste of love to build my home apart. You know you've got the power, girl. Keep me holding on. So long as you're next to me, come on. Take the rest of me, oh baby. Oh, talk so close to me, so far apart. Maybe give the time of a change of heart. It takes forever as the girls on that breaks away. The day you give me up to me, the day it's too late. Oh, you to me are everything that's real, so I can see, oh baby, oh baby. Just the clown, he picked you up, he's climbed the ground, baby. Oh baby, you gave me just a taste of love to build a hope apart. You know you got the power, girl, to keep me holding on. So now you got the best of me, come on, take the rest of me, oh baby. Last part, here we go. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweet song. I can see, oh baby, oh baby. Everything was sweet, so I can see, oh baby, oh baby. Everything was sweet, so I can see, oh baby, oh baby. Everything was sweet, so I can see. Yes, and yes, indeed, you, Lizzie, you to me are everything.
Oh, thanks, Lloyd.
All right.
That's so nice. That was so good. You've got a lovely voice.
Yeah.
Nice that you could join us this time. We're really glad to have you here.
Yeah. That's for you anyway.
Thank you.
Because you are a good friend to me. You do look after me, but since I've been a pest and been a pain, but I don't mean to be like that. But it's just, it's me and my anxiety, but that's the only way that I can make a friend is you, because you're the only person that calms me down, talks to me, gives me advice. That's why I sung that to you, because I don't mean to be like that, but it's just, that's me. It's just.
I know, Lloyd. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's beautiful, Lloyd. Thanks, Ella, for playing a couple of tunes. So we've got a bit of space now if Mike wants to play another one, or Lizzie, you suggested talking about what we've done over the weekend. I don't know. Do you want to talk about what you've done over the weekend? Is that?
It's because I want to tell everyone what I've
yeah,
done.
I think you should tell us what you've been doing over the weekend.
No, I just thought because there's been a few things. But I suppose it's been Windrush Day today.
Yeah, absolutely.
If anyone's done anything for Windrush Day,
can you
thought about anything, or
can you tell us? Can you tell us what Windrush Day is for all the people watching on Facebook and such like?
Oh my goodness. Windrush Day is celebrating when lots of people came from the Caribbean to the UK after the war. I think it was 1948, but I hope I've got that right. I think it was 1948, and there was one big ship called Windrush. It has a longer name, but I'm not sure exactly what that is. And over 1,000 people came over, and I think like 800 and something of them were from the Caribbean. And they were invited over here by the British government to rebuild the UK after the war. And they were sort of called to come here to help rebuild our country, and they've made a huge contribution to our country in terms of rebuilding it after the war, and also in terms of still to this day sharing their beautiful culture and wisdom and skills with our country. And I think our country is a richer place. It's enriched as a result, and I think that's beautiful. I think we should celebrate those people all the time. And the Windrush Day was set up 2 years ago. Very sadly, it was only 2 years ago, even though it's is it like 72 years or something since? I'm very good at maths, sorry. Yeah, it was set up 2 years ago, after the scandal, very sadly, it had to happen following a scandal where some horrible politics meant that some people from the Windrush generation, or some of the people who had been who lived here as a result of the Windrush generation, had been asked to go home, which is very, very sad considering that we asked them to come in the first place and that they make our country a better place. Yeah, that's the Windrush Day, and it's a great day for celebration of.
So could I say something about
Yeah, go for it, Patty. Yeah.
Can
we
it
just
was the British Empire, you know,
Can
before.
we sing another song?
just a sec, Lloyd. So, sorry, Patty, your microphone's a little bit quiet. So, can I just spotlight you? And do you want to say that again? Because I don't think we could hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. Thanks.
The Windrush people were part of the British Empire. So, in law, they were British citizens, and they had the right to come here. We asked them to come and help do jobs in the newly set up NHS and any jobs that the British people didn't want to do. But they had a right to come here because they were British citizens. But the government was worried, the government papers show, that the black population might muddy up the white population at some point. Even Churchill wrote about that. I was sad to find out. And a couple of years ago, they started asking people to prove that they had a right to be here. At the same time, the government destroyed all of the landing cards so that they couldn't prove that they had a right to be here. You know, and they had to report, they were not considered residents, so they were not allowed to work. So then they couldn't have income, so then they lost their houses. This went on for a long time. Some of them were deported, flown back, and some people died because some people had left because they had testified against criminals. So when they were sent back, they got murdered. You know, lots of people lost their whole house, job, everything. And then they agreed to compensate. They've only compensated a few people and in very tiny sums. So we haven't been grateful or respectful to the people who made this country work, that we invited to come and make it work. And as you say, added their wonderful culture.
Yeah, well said. There was something in the news today actually about the amount of people that have claimed compensation, because I think at one point the government said people could claim a compensation or something, but yeah, they've been mistreated for a long while. So
well, they got things like £35, and only a handful of people got anything. So they haven't kept their promises. They've been very underhanded. And when they won their court case, the Windrush people, there were loads of people on a plane. They were trying to fly them out of here back to Jamaica right then. And the Windrush side won their case in the High Court, and they were still going to fly them out. They'd taken their cell phones away from them, and one of the guards lent his cell phone, and somebody let people know, and they only just managed to take most of the people off the plane. But the government still tried to deport them, even though it lost its court case. So there's a lot. The compensation needs to be sorted out because they did a bad thing.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we could talk about that for a lot longer, I'm sure. Yeah. Thanks for bringing it up, Lizzie. It's good to mark the day. Mike, do you want to play a song next? Is that all right?
Oh, I'm mute. Oh, yeah. Hello. Yeah. I'll play.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go on then. This is a song written by Elvis Costello. Sung by Robert Wyatt, most famously. It's called Shipbuilding. Right. Hang on. Right. Is it winter coat and shoes for the wife, and a bicycle on the boy's birthday. It's just a rumor that was spread around town by the women and children. Soon we'll be shipbuilding. Well, I ask you, boys said, Dad, they're gonna take me to task, but I'll be back by Christmas. It's just a rumor that was spread around town. Somebody said that someone got filled in for saying that people got killed in the result of the shipbuilding. With all the will in the world, diving for dear life, when we could be diving for pearls. It's just a rumor that was spread around town, a telegram or a picture postcard. Within weeks they'll be reopening the shipyards and notifying the next of kin. Once again, it's always skilled in. We will be shipbuilding. With all the will in the world, diving for dear life, when we could be diving for pearls.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. That was beautiful.
My pleasure.
Who was that song by? What was that song?
So it was written by, I think, I forgot to credit the person that wrote the lyrics. It was the music. No, the music was written by Mark Nevin, off of Fairground Attraction, for Robert Wyatt to sing, but he couldn't come up with any words. So then Elvis Costello wrote the words, and it was written about the kind of Falklands conflict, I think. And I don't know, it's kind of got a different resonance right now, I think. Been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. That's great.
Thoughtful lyrics.
Yeah,
Right.
really, really great. Okay, I'll do another one now, and then maybe Lloyd, and then Lizzie, if that's okay. And yeah, do put your name in the comments if you've got another one to share. We'll kind of carry on going round. How do I do this? Okay, so I'll do another one. So I've got some backing tracks because of the lockdown. I got some of my friends to record. Emily's playing saxophone. I think she's playing saxophone on this one, and my friend Arthur's playing violin. So I've got a little virtual band, and I'll see if it works. Isn't it kind of weird? Isn't it kind of weird? you say they grate on me. The fire roars, and then the violence starts and the beating hearts, and then the quarantine. Something about this that makes me feel uncomfortable. Why are we always looking for perfection? Where are you? Something about this that makes me feel uncomfortable. Who do we turn to trust when we don't feel good? How are you? This isn't about the way you feel, you know. This isn't about you. This isn't about the way you feel, you know. No. Isn't it kind of weird? 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 Isn't this kind of weird? Thank you. Cool. So, Lloyd, have you got another one you could sing?
Put my shirt back on, put my hat back on, so I'll sing another song. Give me 1 second.
So I'm getting the order. Lizzie, you can sort the order from now on if you want to.
All right, let's swap.
Sorry.
1 second.
Lloyd next, and then Lizzie's taking over sorting the order of performers.
Cool, yeah. Lloyd's next.
Yeah, 1 second.
Get into character, Lloyd.
Next one, we got to do a guest coming along, Liz. Next one, we got to we have another one after the summer. You could do like we got a special guest coming.
But Lloyd, you're our special guest.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay, one of them coming up.
Make sure everyone knows.
1 second.
I never thought I'd miss so much as I do. And I never thought I'd miss you say what I do about you. It seems I wake up every night, every day. I know I should take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. You can say so much without words. I knew birthday, bless the bees and the birds. I got to be near you every night, every day. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, I know this is you, I'm running to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. 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 There you go. By Man, it must be love by Man, of course.
Yes. That was great, Lloyd. My favourite bit is when you like moved the mic during the chords at the end of the line.
Because you know when I said like because it was getting like getting like faster and quicker for me, like to get when that beat was started like beating. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of my favourite ones. That's one of my other ones that I got taught by Pete as well. So that's one of the other ones that I learned as well. That was one of the other ones.
And he taught that to you. That's
Pete
so
did.
nice.
He taught me all the songs. So that's how I learned. When I first met him, I didn't know the songs, but that's the only way I learned from him. Was like I looked at him when he sung them, and then I started copying by humming along them. As soon as I got it, and then I just picked it up straight away. That was it. Boom. I just learned from there. He taught me from there.
That's amazing.
So that's why I want to become the next McRae. That's why I want to become the next McRae in the near future for Rosehill Social Club, to do some entertainment for all the adults. And I want to say, look, this is the only man I've met, and it would be nice to do some gigs for Rosehill myself, because I am a good singer, to be honest. I could do anything in front of everyone, to be honest.
Well, let's aim for that next year then, Lloyd.
Because I'm willing to do that. If you could plan, I can do it for the open mic back in the club if we can. I can certainly do it in front of everybody. Like if we can get a big crowd in, I'm willing to sweat my head off and do as many songs as I can for you guys. I'm willing to do anything. So if you can hire me, book me, whatever, then I'm willing to come along and do whatever. So if you say, right, Lloyd, we need you, I'll say, yep, all right, okay, let's go for it.
You've got the most.
Start saving some money.
Well, I won't charge you. I won't charge you. I won't charge. I'll do it for free, but you need to let me know when will be the best time. When it's all over, and then let me know, and I'll come and do some like a little gig for the open mic or something.
Let's plan a Lloyd special for next year then.
Let's do that. I'm willing to do it, Lizzie. I'm not taking no joke. I'm not messing about.
Thanks so much for that song, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Patty, do you want to do a song now? Would you like to do another one?
Okay.
Great.
I'll do another one afterwards, if that's okay, guys.
This is a song by Patty Griffin. She wrote it when her grandmother died. It's kind of an every woman song. It's called Mary. Can you hear me okay? No, you can't. Yes, you can. Okay.
Hey.
Mary, you're covered in roses. You're covered in ashes. You're covered in rain. You're covered in babies. Covered in slashes. Covered in wilderness. Covered in stains. You cast aside the sheets. You cast aside the shroud of another man who made the world proud. You greet another son, and you lose another one on some sunny day, and always you stay, Mary. Jesus said, Mother, I couldn't stay another day longer. Flies right by and plants a kiss upon her face, while the angels are singing his praises in a blaze of glory. Mary stays behind and starts cleaning up the place. Mary, she moves behind me. She leaves her fingerprints everywhere. Every time the snow drifts, every way the sand shifts, even when the night lifts, she's always there. Jesus said, Mother, I couldn't stay another day longer. Flies right by and plants a kiss upon her face, while the angels are singing his praises in a blaze of glory. Mary stays behind and starts cleaning up the place. Mary, you're covered in roses. You're covered in ruins. You're covered in secrets. You're covered in treetops. Covered in birds who can sing a million songs without any words. You cast aside the sheets. You cast aside the shroud of another man who served the world proud. You greet another son, and you lose another one on some sunny day, and always you stay, Mary. 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 Thank you.
I really like that song, Patty. Thanks for that. What is that song?
It's a Patty Griffin song. It's a kind of an every woman song that she wrote when her grandmother died. Patty Griffin is her name.
Patty Griffin, that's the one. Thank you. That was so nice. I like that. Lloyd, would you like to go next? Would you like to do your song next, Lloyd? You ready? Oh, you're muted, sorry. Let me try and... There you go.
Okay, my next song, I Have Learnt from Pete McRae. I don't know if you know it, but it's by Bad Manners, but you're gonna have to accept this song, but it's not got no swear in it, but it's a faster song, but I hope you'll enjoy it.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Hold on a minute, 1 second. The adverts are coming on. Give me 1 second, song can come on now.
Covered with indulgent chocolate. Choose your next adventure.
Hold on. Here you go, it's coming on now. Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Lift it up! I'll get a word to help me, that's what I'm saying.
Little party, running reggae. Little party, running reggae. Listen to the music, something real deep. Listen to the music, and it's 1, 2, 3. Little party, running reggae. Little party, running reggae. Listen to the music, something real deep. Listen to the music, and it's 1, 2, 3. Little party, running reggae. Whoa, man. Little party, running reggae. Little party, running reggae. Listen to the music, something like this. Listen to the music, 1, 2, 3. Little party, running reggae. Live. What? Come on, let's do it in. Come on. Little party, running reggae, reggae. Little party, running reggae, reggae. Little party, running reggae. Little party, running reggae. What? Yeah, they've been batted by Bagman, is of course.
Thank you, Lloyd. I like your scar sounds. You're pretty good at that.
Yep. There you go.
Good. I'll play one more song, and then hopefully there'll be time for Patty to do a poem as well at the end. Trev, would you like to do any more?
Hopefully that'll be on YouTube, guys.
No, I think I'm all right, actually. I think I'm good.
Okay, cool. So, Lloyd, what's the name of your uncle again?
Brian Lovett.
Oh no, sorry, the one who does the songs.
Oh, sorry, not Brian. So Pete McRae. You know,
Pete
if
McRae.
you go on Facebook, type in Pete McRae, then it'll come up on his. It'll come up. It'll say Pete McRae, be a picture of him. Then it'll show all of his gigs. So, yeah, it'll have his contact details and his email address. So it'll have all his information on.
Well, much like Pete McRae is one of your influences, this song that I'm going to play is one of my big influences as well. And this
I bet you like
woman
the
is
hat,
called...
don't you?
It's a great hat, Lloyd. It's a great hat. Lloyd, I'm just going to put you on mute, if that's okay, for a bit.
Yeah.
It's a great hat, though.
I hope it'll be on YouTube, Lizzie.
It will be. Well, that's up to Trev, but I think it will be. Yeah, this is Kimya Dawson. She's one of my big influences from when I was one of my first big influences when I was quite young. She does kind of like alt folk stuff, and the Young Women's Music Project does a weekly lockdown thing at the moment where they talk about a different female artist every Monday, and Kimya featured on one of their sessions on a Monday, and I really enjoyed that, and it reminded me of her. And yeah, I've just sort of been reliving my old favourite alt folk period recently. So this is Kimya Dawson. I took the Polaroid down my room. I'm pretty sure you have a new girlfriend. It's not as if I don't like you, it just makes me sad whenever I see it. 'Cause I like to be gone most of the time. You like to be home most of the time. If I stay in one place, then I lose my mind. I'm a pretty impossible lady to be with. Joey never met a bike that he didn't want to ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. I had a dream that I had to drive to Madison to deliver painting for some silly reason. I took a wrong turn and ended up in Michigan. Poor Bowser took me to the giant ice ring, gave me a push and soon started singing. I sang along while I was swinging. The sound of our voices made us forget everything that ever had hurt our feelings. And Joey never met a bike that he didn't want to ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. Wouldn't be offended. Wouldn't be offended. Now I'm home for less than 24 hours. I've hardly time to take a shower, hug my family and take your picture off the wall and check my emails, write a song and make a few phone calls. It's time to leave again. I got one hand on the steering wheel, one waving out the window. If I'm a spinster for the rest of my life, my arms will keep me warm on cold and lonely nights. Joey never met a bike that he didn't want to ride, and I've never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. Wouldn't be offended. Wouldn't be offended.
Wow, wow.
Thanks, Lizzie.
You know what? Lizzie brought a tear to my eye. She you know what? That I was gonna cry, but that brought a tear to my eye. That made me like, wow, it's just amazing.
Thanks, Lloyd.
It does make me feel a bit happier when I listen to them kind of thing. It makes me feel a bit better of my anxiety. When you sing them things like it makes me feel a lot more calmer. Like it makes me feel more chilled out.
Ah, that's really nice.
Brilliant. Perfect.
Hope it continues, Liz. Next one you sing them all out, just it make me feel a lot better. If you say, right, Lloyd, this is a nice chill song for you, it'll make me feel a lot better in myself.
That makes me happy to know that, Lloyd.
Yeah. Because it's horrible when I still got anxiety. It's just never goes away. Like 1 minute it goes and it comes back. It's just I don't know where it's going. I don't know what it's doing to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't know where I'm coming or going. I don't know. It's just I don't know if games are playing games in my head. It's just when I wake up in the middle of the night, I thought something's happening to me. I'm like, it's just horrible. It's I think I'm going to die, but I'm not. But it's
Open
just,
mic is good for
isn't it?
anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that the open mic helps.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to
Open mic's
continue
good.
with it because that way I think it'll help me a bit more when I come to you and Trevor. Like it make me feel a lot calmer.
Yeah, I think you've seemed a lot more confident with it over the last few months.
Yeah.
And I definitely become more confident with it as well, because I used to be really shy with it as well.
Yeah.
So it's been really good, hasn't it?
Yeah. But when we come back, hopefully it should calm down by then.
Yeah, I really hope so.
Yeah. Lizzie, but that song you sung, it's just, you brought a tear to my eye. It's just, it's your voice is beautiful. It's just, it really is. Just like, you should go on the X Factor. You got the talent. You got the talent to go out there and to be like a proper celebrity, like going out winning like albums, CDs, like winning titles. I think you should go out there.
Happy that you think I've got the X Factor, but I don't know if Simon Cowell would agree.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've got a beautiful voice. You're good enough for us. You should be good enough for them.
I'm just being good enough for these guys at Rose Hill Open Mic's enough for me, Lloyd. Yeah, you should check her out though, Lloyd. She's called Kimya Dawson, the woman that wrote that song. She's really good. Patty, would you like to do your poem?
Joke. So this poem is called Standing in the Vanguard. And if anybody doesn't know what the vanguard is, it's the front of the army. You know, you're leading the army. So this is the poem. Standing in the vanguard. We're ordinary women with ordinary faults, but we're changing all the future by transforming our own hearts. We're digging for the dignity. We're melting down the gold from the pure seam of compassion that unites us at the core. We stoke the fires of courage and we feed the flames of hope, and we begin to see our stubbornness as more than just a joke. As we understand the value of playing our own part, we look for the humanity in other people's hearts. We're standing in the vanguard. By our lives, we show the way that ordinary people can change the world today.
Thanks for that, Patty.
Thanks, Patty.
Gotta have some hope, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very resonant for current times. We're making a people's army.
Maybe the disaster will make us take a turning in a better direction.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Really hoped for, anyway.
Up to us, really.
Who was I? Russell Brand interviewed Eckhart Tolle. I don't know if you know about philosophers, and he was talking about this kind of how to come out of crisis, or you know, yeah, it's a really good talk. He's a good guy, but yeah, I hope we'll get some good movements, shall we say?
I think that the disaster is an opportunity for us to go in a different direction if enough people want to look after each other and look after the world.
You're saying like, exactly, about like awakening. So a disaster can be a pivotal point where you go deep into a depression and your ego and whatever, or it can be a transient shift out to reassessing.
Well, it's probably some
world,
of it, but it's an opportunity to take a different turning, I think, to decide to take a different turning.
Yeah, hopefully we will. Yeah.
Determinedly.
Are we ready to do another song?
Thank you, Patty.
Patty.
Should we do one more happy birthday to how are people feeling? Should we do one more?
Should I do another song, Trev?
I think it's been quite I've really enjoyed your 3 songs, Lloyd, but if we just do one more and then I think we'll round off. Is that okay? But can you sing along to our birthday? I'll put it in a better key for Lizzie.
I think my mic.
You don't have to, I don't mind.
Well, Lloyd, if you want to leave your mic open, you can, and we'll just see what happens. I think this is going to work. So, happy birthday to us. Is that what we're going to sing?
What chords are you doing? Sorry,
C, G, C, and F. And in fact, yeah. Oh. So Lloyd, can you sing "Happy Birthday" to us as the Rose Hill Open Mic? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, Rose Hill
open mind.
Happy birthday to us. Cool. Thank you so much for coming.